Yeah, school fights, miss those. Those are fun to watch.
Yeah, low key.
And no one ever really got hurt, like, super bad, you know? Like, I do know a nigga that got his jaw wired shut, you know, his jaw got broke. But
usually it's the fall on your head after.
yeah, most school fights end in maybe a black eye, a couple bruises, but no one has like serious, like, oh, this nigga gushing, bro. This nigga bleeding.
Or we'll say rarely.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's certain schools where fucking, if you walk away without a stab wound, that's a win, you know. But, you know, for most, you know, regular schools. But like street fights, bro.
Oh, niggas die.
I do not want to get in a street fight.
Niggas die.
I do not want to get in a street fight because you don't know who you're. Because I like to think that I'm a relatively like reasonable person, right? And I can even see how under the right circumstances I could go too far. You know what I mean?
I'm with you.
So if I think I'm a sane, reasonable person,
I almost killed my neighbor. I definitely understand.
Yeah, and can see myself taking it too far. Imagine a nigga that's like maybe like
stupid,
dumb as fuck, has nothing to lose, and might be on drugs or is drunk. That nigga might kill you. For real, like good probability, you know? So, and you know, anybody can get a lucky punch. Yeah. Anybody can take you by surprise. That's why, honestly, bro, like, I don't know, I'm a firm believer in swing first.
Me too.
Yeah. Like, if I feel like it's going that direction, like, if I'm not gonna hit the dash, I'm gonna swing first. For sure. Yeah. Because, nigga, because I feel like I always think it's so dumb when you see those fighting videos and niggas is like, they have their hands down and they're getting up in the nigga face like, oh.
People still do that though?
Don't they?
I don't know, probably somewhere.
Yeah, because you know what it is?
I feel like those are people that don't really want to fight. They just don't want to be pussy. So
right, exactly. And those are, it's like, you're taking for granted that I'm gonna push you first. Cause that's what that is.
That's real middle school.
Yeah. It's like, nigga, get off it. No, nigga, I feel like we're gonna have to fight, I'm fucking swinging first, and I'm swinging hard, and it's not gonna be a swing. It's gonna be like a fucking, like a, I'm punching multiple times. I'm like, we went from not fighting to being in the middle of a fight, bro. You know, it's not no like warning punch or warning swing.
Yeah, I had to take a step back, cause like I'm prideful, but like, so like at basketball gyms is where I get in the most altercations because people hooping, people fouling, people want to be tough, people want to, you know, so it's like, I would always get in altercations like that, and then just realizing, like, especially after I talked to my mom, she was like, you got stuff to live for. Like, you got to stop.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I'm fairly confident I'll be able to go probably the rest of my life without ever getting in a fight. I feel like I've figured this shit out, bro. Like, like in situations like that, like basketball situations like that, I feel like 99% of the time I'm able. Bro, I've been the big guy my whole life in terms of like.
You've dealt with people grabbing.
Yeah, I'm used to niggas jumping on my back and pushing me and elbowing me. I'm used to it.
I don't like that.
Yeah, so I don't get like. I really just like. It doesn't faze me anymore.
You also wear it different. So like I'm thin. When I get grabbed, I take it as like you think you're my dad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like nigga. That's enough with the fouling. I'm gonna, you know, you're sending me flying now. Yeah. You know, are we good? Because you're doing a little bit too much. Yeah, and you are more like,
I take it as a challenge. I take it as like, oh, you're challenging to see if I can lay this up while you're on my back. No. Challenge accepted.
I don't like that.
So there's that instance where I feel like, okay, 99% of the time, I'm not gonna get to that point on the basketball court. So the only other places that, is like just in public. Bars. And it's really just bars.
It's
like,
just bars.
You're not getting into that at the grocery store.
It's just bars.
It's bars. One, not only do I not go to bars very often.
You also, you look mean.
I do. I look very mean. And I don't talk to people. And I just like fucking. You remember when we went to the bar and that guy, bro, if you did not start talking to that nigga, I would have just sat there looking at this nigga crazy the whole time, bro. So, all right, so before the Rona, should we stop this? Wow. We should almost just delete the first half of the podcast and just keep going.
We're not doing that. Just start and restart, and then we'll close on the next one.
All right, for sure. So before the Rona hit, right? Thrill came just to hang out. This is before podcasting. This is before all of that, right? We were just hanging out as boys. And I was like, hey, let's go hit this bar, right? So it's a bar down the street, go down to the bar, fucking they had no drinks. It was the dumbest shit ever. Like I had to ask for like 4 different drinks before they had something that I could want. Sit down, we're drinking, right? And there's not that many seating. So there's this one table in the back, it's like a long table, right? For like 8 bar stools.
Yeah, 8,
yeah. So on one end there's this dude and this like
woman.
This woman, she was somewhere between 21 and 43. I could not put down.
That is a fact.
Yeah, I could not pinpoint this girl's age. This guy though was clearly in his late 20s, early 30s.
Big facts.
So anyways, Thrill and I are sitting down and we just talking about different shit. Eventually we get on the topic of Six God, Drizzy Drake, Champagne Poppy.
Okay, we got it. I'm not calling
the kid, Poppy, the boy, the guy, the man. Yeah, so we get on the topic of Drake. And I don't remember exactly what we're,
Damn, what were we
talking about? But then this guy, right? He's like, I don't know, what was he, like some Indian guy?
Middle Eastern?
Middle Eastern guy, one of them light-skinned Middle Easterns.
Maybe Indian. Is Indian Middle East?
Yeah, he didn't have like an accent per se, but anyway. He like turns to us and he's like, he says something about Drake.
Are you guys talking about Drake?
He said, you guys talk. Now, instantly I already don't like him because we have said the name Drake maybe 12 times by now. So you don't open, are you guys talking about Drake? No. We're talking about, well, of course, yes, we're talking about Drake, obviously, right? So he says that, and then I just look at him, and, just looking at him. And then he says a statement, right? Thrill doesn't say anything either. I don't know if you're also staring at him.
I was just gonna let him talk.
Yeah.
And then,
like, he says something, I don't respond. He says something else.
He starts like, I wrote a master's piece on.
Like, he's like, well, yeah, I did a study.
I did a thesis on Drake
for my master's.
Yeah.
Thesis.
And I was like, I'm just gonna let him get this off his chest.
So like, he's talking, and I'm just like, and then he starts to realize what's happening, right? He starts to realize that we're not participating in his. He just tried to insert himself into our conversation. He definitely
went off on a tangent.
Yeah, and then he like realized we weren't saying anything, and then he starts like fishing. He's like, well, what do you think?
Yeah.
What do you guys think, And I don't know if the girl he was with, she was also on her phone. I think she had already checked out this nigga, and this nigga was just looking for some form of communication. Like,
I kept looking at her too.
Yeah. And like fucking, I decided that I was not going to respond to this nigga. And like, if Thrill didn't say anything to him, we would have both just sat there looking at this nigga crazy, bro. So that's what I mean in the sense of like, that's not the guy you just started a fight with.
No.
You feel me? So you're not gonna fucking, like, the guy who doesn't talk. Bro, niggas who don't talk, bro.
But that's the thing, most of the all of the fights, all of the altercations, I don't want to call them fights, that I've been involved with in a bar wasn't from me starting it. It was from going with a group of 5.
No, it's because you're with a nigga who don't know how to move in a bar.
Nah, I mean, it's like...
You have one
but that's the
nigga
thing.
in your group.
But that's the thing.
And now you get dragged into it.
It's 2 things.
Okay.
It's just being around drunk people. Everybody I go with is good. Well, except one. There's one. I have one friend that when he gets drunk, just wrap your hands. Yeah. All right, I have one. But like, there's been times where like I'm out with Trev, and you know Trev, happy-go-lucky, 6'6" white guy, right? Yeah. Somebody will bump him, and he's like,
you see, but you know why?
And he's like, you're good? Because he's happy-go-lucky?
Because Trev,
because he's smiling?
He looks too nice. Trev is a nice guy. Trev is a super lovable, just nice, warm person. You gotta be a little cold and mean.
Maybe that's it. Because I've seen somebody like bump Trev, and Trev's like, are you good, dude? Yeah. And then the dude is like, yeah. And then I'm behind the dude, I'm looking at Trev. I know how Trev would,
I don't want to say, but I feel like I know how Trev would be like, dude, you good?
Yeah.
You know, he'd be like that too. He wouldn't be like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's like, are you okay?
Are you good, bro? Yeah. That's how Trev would say it. And then fucking, you know, now
but like, and we didn't get into altercation, but then I look at Trev, so now I'm standing up like, this dude is the type of guy that just wants a problem.
Yeah.
So if he wants a problem, I'm gonna stand next to Trev. Now they're 6'6", 6'3", and let's see if you really want a problem. Yeah. Or are you just gonna look him up and down and keep moving?
Yeah.
But it's like some people like that. Like they just, okay, maybe everybody I hang out with is just too nice when I go out. How about that?
I don't know.
Except, I'm gonna say his name, Dom.
Dom that I know?
Is a menace
when
he's drunk. Because he's already big.
Wait, Dom, yeah. Well, he's a big ass nigga.
He is a menace when he's huge. Drunk. I've seen somebody accidentally step on, like the girl he was at the bar with, accidentally step on like his girl, like the girl's ankle. And like try not to. Yeah. I've seen Dom fucking grab his and, hey, motherfucker, like in the middle of the bar, like to where the dude is bumping up other people. Yeah. And then I was like, okay, go time. You know,
yeah. And does the fight kick off?
No.
Yeah.
The dude is like,
yeah, because Dom is a human pit bull.
But that shit, it was just like, just how like, like within that night, I've seen it like, bam, bam, bam. So it's like, okay, it's getting a little exhausting now. I have to be on go.
Yeah.
All the time, Dom.
See, yeah, no, like fucking, yeah, man. I don't know. I'm fairly confident. I mean, he never say never, so I'm not saying it'll never happen. But I just feel like I know how to move in just whatever space I'm in to not ever have to like, for it to not to get there. You feel me? I don't know. I've gone this far.
No, I'm with you.
You know what I mean? Like, I've gone this far. I don't see me changing up the formula.
It's not like you're going to be going out more in the future compared to it.
Yeah, and if I am, it's only to nicer and nicer clubs.
Oh, in the VIT.
You know, exactly. You feel me? So it's like, shit's not going to get worse. Like, I'm going to be going to clubs with less and less drunk college students as I get older. You know, it's going to be niggas in button-ups.
Oh, yuck.
I mean, those are the kind of clubs you go to, so don't even...
I don't go to dress code shits.
Yes, you do. You told me that you do.
I've went. I don't go. I go to like bars.
Okay, well, yeah, and I don't really go to bars. Like,
I don't like.
I mean, shit. Part of me is low key.
I
like,
gotta wear nice shoes.
Yeah. I don't know, but
no. We party is what?
No, it's nothing.
Party is.
I'm about to fucking blue balls the entire podcast just by fucking doing that. But
yeah, I'm not a fan of clubs I gotta wait in line for. Fucking gotta have my nice shirt, my nice shoes just to get stepped on, and it's not like I'm out hunting for bitches, so I'd rather go to the bar with the boys, crack some jokes.
If I'm going to the bar, I am too focused on just like trying to look just cool.
Going to the bar?
If I go to the bar, I'm just like, you know, I got my drink, you know, I'm just chilling. You feel me? You know, I'm just like using my peripherals, see if I can catch a girl looking at me. I'm not concerned about niggas, you know?
Oh, no.
So I'm like, I don't know. That's not the guy. Nobody should have a reason to try and start problems with me.
I hear you.
In a bar. Like, yeah. So, and then,